Welcome back. East Texans in Longview showed you're never too old to play to win.
The annual Senior Games return to Mob Cop Convention Center. KLTV's Andrew Culver reports that today's athletes proved age is nothing but a number.
Nothing but a number.
Today may have been a competition, but it was more about the smiles along the way. Around 300 seniors from all over East Texas showed their spirit.
I love to hit the ball. I love that. It's my favorite part. Just get out and have fun.
I was apprehensive. I didn't know what to expect because I've never been to anything like this before, but we enjoyed playing volleyball over there a lot.
To come out and be in the community it's important to them, to make them feel like they still matter, like somebody didn't forget them.
The event hosted 15 different assisted living facilities and communities. The East Texas Citizens Coalition has run the event for over a decade. President Chris Hall says it can get pretty competitive.
It's a build-up for excitement. The ones that are always in the community that don't get to get out very often, this is their opportunity to get out and have some fun.
The Olympic-style games featured a beanbag toss, wheelchair races, and a closing dance competition.
It's like a small community. It's constant hugs and high fives and I missed you and how are you doing and catching up.
It's always fun to get away for a day or so. I like to do things like this.
Andrew Culver, KLTV 7 News.
Now, the winners did take home a prize. Organizers handed out 36 first, second, and third place medals.
Wow, way to go to our winners. All right.